guys, so I thought I would go over these last 4 problems with you and just show you where these answers come from. So I know I gave you the answers and told you what they were, but let's just go over them and make sure you know where they come from, okay? All right, so if we write this with rational exponents, this is going to be 4 divided by 4 to the, remember, exponent is the numerator, root is the denominator, so 1/3. And since we're dividing, we're going to subtract our exponents. So this is 4 to the first power, and this is 4 to the 1/3. And so we need to do 1 minus 1/3, right? This is just the exponent. So 1 is 3/3 minus 1/3 makes 2/3. So this becomes 4 to the 2/3. Now, how does that translate to this? Okay, so we have 4 squared, and we're going to cubed root it. And again, it just depends on how your brain kind of works it out. Okay, 4 squared is 16, so we're looking at the cubed root of 16, not the 16th root, but the cubed root of 16. And if you break 16 down, 16 is going to be 4 2s, or 2 to the 4th power. Since it's a cubed, you're looking for a group of 3. And so that's why you get 1 2 on the outside and the cubed root of the 1 2 that's left over on the inside. The other thing that you can do is you can change that 16 and turn it into a 2 to the 4th. So this would be 2 to the 4/3. And here's where that fraction trick comes in handy. 4/3 is 1 and 1/3. Okay? All right, number 32. This answer should be a 7, so let's see where that comes from. And so we're looking at 7 to the 3/2. And we're dividing by 7 to the 1/2. And 3/2 minus 1/2 is going to be 2/2. 2 divided by 2 is 1, so 7 to the first power. That's where 7 comes from, okay? All right, number 33, if I write this in rational exponent form, I'm going to get x to the 10/4. And if I reduce that fraction, I'm going to get 5/2. Okay, and if you do the fraction thing with it, x to the 5/2 is going to be the same thing as x to the 2.5. So here's your 2 x's, right? And here's your 1/2, your x to the 1/2. So that's how that happened. Okay. 25 m squared, and we're doing this to the 4th root. So this one, if we write it as rational exponents, right, this is going to be 25 m squared, all of it to the 1/4 power. And if you do some distributing, we're going to get 25 to the 1/4, and then m to the 2/4, which reduces to 1/2, okay? But 25 is also 5 squared. And so since 25 is 5 squared, and we're doing that to the 1/4 power, right, that's going to be 5 to the 1/2. My 2/4 is going to reduce to 1/2. Remember, 5 squared to the 1/4 becomes a 2/4, which is also 1/2. So this is 5 to the 1/2 m to the 1/2, which is why it can be written like this. Don't forget, there's an extra session of tutoring available on Friday. That would be today from 1 to 1:50 if you guys need some help.